all right to you? Very good. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Happy holidays. Roger that. CQ N1 ARO on the coast of Maine.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 1 station. Yeah, you're 5'9". Nice audio.
See, it's N1 ARO.
Wow. Yep, making a good trip up here tonight. Well, so ICOM 7300 SM50 mic into an AL82 doing about 1200 watts with a Mosley Pro 57B pointed at Texas. Roger that. Take care. 73. CQ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Roger that. You're 5/9, state of Maine.
Thank you very much. I'm portable right now in the car. You're 5'9", North Carolina.
Well, that's working. Have a good evening.
Thanks for the contact. 73. Yeah. Got 5'9", N1 ARO in the car. So I'm sitting here in the car with a 17-foot whip.
Yeah,
Sorry, you guys can't really see me all that well. No, this is very strange lighting.
Appreciate you taking my call.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 4 NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. I'm portable. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK. Portable in the car, CQ from North Carolina, CQ. Is that Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel? Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Hey, thank you very much for the 5.8. I'll give you a 5.8 right back. You sound very good. My name is Nate. I'm in North Carolina portable.
Copy that. I've worked parked some here in the past, so yeah. Well, your portable's doing a pretty good job. I'm on the base station staying warm.
Yeah, I'm staying warm here. I got the car running. I'm in a parking lot, a gravel lot right next to Fitness Connection, a gym where I've got a family member in there I'm waiting to pick up in a couple hours. So I'm playing a little ham radio with the 17-foot whip. Over.
Hey, copy that. Yeah, I've got some of those ham sticks. They work pretty good too. I got the ATAS 120. Hey, I've been POTA with that, but that's not getting up to the so pre-installed.
Yeah, QSL. Well, those are great. I got some ham sticks. I don't have an ATOS. I've got a ditch light mount on the car for a Subaru, for actually a Toyota 4Runner that I modified for this sedan, and then the Chameleon 17-foot whip, fully extended, with about a 17-foot radial. What are you running there in the shack? Hey, Carter.
I've been playing QRP lately with it. Yeah, so yeah, it's 100 watts. Got the compression up a little high. Just ICOM 7300 on a off-center fed dipole.
All right, and just 100 watts?
QSL. Yeah, I played this QRP thing last Sunday, and I went down to 0, which is like they said, it's like a half watt. When you put on 0 and ICOM 7300, it's like 500 you 5.6 on that.
All right. Did you do the Sunday night QRP net?
Yeah, just to break the pile up, and it's still QRP, and then I went to 5, well, I'm 3300 took out 500 milliwatts, so I did that. But they picked me up pretty clear, and I listened to myself. I'm surprised how loud I was on their YouTube.
Yeah, we don't need much power. I could probably turn my power down quite a bit here. I'm running 95 watts. But yeah, that's cool. What is your name? I remember your call sign for sure.
Yeah, Robert, I show your name is Nathan. I worked you in 1/9/2022 and then 2/15/2023. I see you on my radio deluxe log.
Okay, QSL. Well, you're on my live stream. I've been a ham for about 4 years. You're on my live stream, and the live stream is good. Yeah, Roger that. Go amateur radio. Well, good, Robert. Well, it's good making contact with you. Um, yeah, I appreciate you finding me out here. Oh, it's getting hot here in the car. I got the heat on 70. Maybe I'll turn it down. I thought it was going to be cold up here. I'm running a hybrid, but it's not making too much noise on the stream and on the radio. Over.
Hey, copy that. What's your
Wow, you just came way up. QTH, Charlotte, North Carolina, right now.
Oh, okay, copy that. Yeah, I need to put the state as a
73, Roger on the HF.
country and name.
You a ham, Carter? Yeah, it's working for me now. All right. Well, I got some GMRS users watching me. Hopefully, they get in the ham and they see what we can do with 100 watts and a 17-foot whip on 20 meters. All right, there, Robert. Nice to hear you. That's Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel and IC 7300, and he is sounding excellent there. And 73, Robert.
Enjoy your activation or communication at AA5AH clear.
AA5AH. Clear with you from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. You're 5'9" here. Let me give you 5'9", not 5'8". Upgraded. 73. QRZ. It's a Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, portable from the car. I'm also live streaming. Go amateur radio. CQ ham radio. Kilo, Juliet 7, Foxtrot, Zulu, Foxtrot, 5 and 5. Thank you for the 5 and 7. What's your name? Wow, you're in Washington State. Roger that. Well, I'm running 95 watts with a 17-foot Chameleon and a radial. And I'm sitting in a parking lot of a fitness connection waiting for a family member to be done with their sports practice. So I'm on a gravel parking lot, and I'm just doing a live stream here. Over. 95. Okay, I got the 991A, but I did not pick up on the the antenna. Oh, the hex beam. Well, awesome. You're doing great. You're doing great. And I got some people on my live stream asking me if I do CB radio. Well, similar, but CB radio is 11 meters, right? So we're on 20 meters right now. Yeah, you're sounding very good, Chris. Nice to talk to you. In Washington, all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina. Actually, I'm near Huntersville, North Carolina. And sitting in the car trying to stay warm. It's 37 degrees outside. Over.
your guys' U.S. weather out the storm? Pretty good.
There's a lot of QSB and some noise now, but you said something about the weather and a storm. Over. Oh, did we get through the hurricanes? Okay. Well, we're about 80 miles southeast of there. Not very far, actually. I spent a lot of time on the local repeaters up there in the mountains. They got it really bad, especially a town called Swananoa and a couple of towns up there that just really took a real big hit. Like Thomas, I think it's K4SWL. He lives up there. He's the guy that does YouTube on CW. He's right in the middle of all that, but he's up the hill from there, so he didn't take much damage. But they sure did down in the valley. Over.
I understand. Really important.
Cleanup, they're working on it. I think they're working on the cleanup, but I mean, there's a lot of destroyed houses, and people are trying to get approval for tiny homes, and the local government doesn't want them to put up tiny homes, and there's a lot of people still living in tents, and it's cold up there. So I hope Habitat for Humanity and FEMA and guys like that get some houses and housing delivered to keep those people warm. They sort of got forgotten. So send your prayers and your donations, and I hope the volunteers are still working. We're still going up there every now and then, bringing up heaters, etc. All right, Chris. Well, nice to meet you there. There's a lot of QSB. I'm going to see what else I can get, and I'll say 73 to you. That's Kilo Juliet 7 Foxtrot Zulu Foxtrot in Washington State. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Back to you for your final. Thank you very much. Same to you, Chris. 73. QRZ? QRZ? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Mifflin County, PA. All right, Carter. Get your ham license. You can get on 10 meters, which is like 11 meter CB, but it's more power on ham radio. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ and standing by. Might be losing the band. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Streaming as Go Amateur Radio. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ from the car, portable, North Carolina. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Kilo Julia 5 Echo Foxtrot uniform. Okay, you're 5 and 5 here, North Carolina.
Yeah, you're coming not too bad. I'm down in Texas, close to Fort Worth. Kind of fading in and out, but good signal.
Yeah, thank you very much. What's your handle?
Yeah, it's Gary.
Okay, Gary, nice to meet you. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. Yeah, 37 degrees right now, but it's 68. Hey, PZW, how's it going? Over? Yeah, Roger. Understand. Yeah, it's nice down there. I got family in Houston. Got family that just moved to Houston from here. Well, I'm just waiting here in a parking lot, at a gravel parking lot, at a sports facility for a family member I'm picking up in about 2 hours, so I have some time to do live stream. So I'm on YouTube right now, and so you're on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Over.
Yeah, it sounds really good. I'm
Okay, well the 710's working, 150 watts. I got a lot of noise here, but that's because I'm in a hybrid. I can turn the engine off, but then it's going to get awfully cold in here, which I might do just to see how it sounds. And I'm running a Yaesu FT891, about 100 watts, 95 watts, and a Chameleon 17-foot whip with a radial, one counterpoise, running into the car with the MFJ tuner. Over.
Okay, that's really something good for another year. I'll tell you. Yeah,
Yeah, you kind of drop down below the noise, but I think a lot of the problem with the noise is coming from, and I might be getting noise from his vehicle. So I may move further away from the vehicles. I'm not sure if the noise is coming from the vehicles or the warehouse where you have the sports over here. Over. Yeah, I parked as far away in the parking lot, way up the hill from everybody else to get my own spot. And as soon as I set up the 17-foot whip and I got the live stream going, a Jeep Grand Cherokee pulls in behind me. I know those Dodges and Jeeps, they have a loud ignition system, and I think that's who's making all the racket. Over. Well, the vertical's working. As long as it's working, that's good. But anyway, oh man, I don't even know why all these cars are here. This is kind of late at night, and they have a pretty big parking lot. I guess there's a big old fitness facility in this place. Well, nice making contact with you. Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Foxtrot uniform. You're in the log. You're on my live stream, and I appreciate it. Back to you for your final. 156.165 megahertz. Got it, Carter. $73. Thanks for the contact. 73 and QRZ from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ. Streaming live as Go Amateur Radio. And the frequency that I'm on, 14.292. 14.292 if you're out there and you want to try to get me on 20 meters. 14.292 megahertz. No sound on the stream right now, huh? Oh, man. The reason why there's no sound on the stream. Let me turn on these mics. Okay, guys, do I have sound on the stream yet? Carter, can you hear me? You catch me on the stream, Carter? Anybody? Let me see if I can chat. You just said something to me and I missed it. No sound at all. Okay. It's because it's picking up the radio in the car. And I'm trying to figure out how to turn off this Bluetooth in the car. Okay, the device is removed. So now I have audio now. All right. Good deal. Plug this in right here. Can you still hear the radio? Yeah, I know you don't, Carter. I see you're chatting. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. 14.292, 14.292. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Thanks for letting me know that, Carter. You saved my stream. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. 14.292. I'm not sure what bands are open, so if anyone can drop in the chat where I might need to go right now. I could try 10 meters. I could try different bands. I'm on 20 now, and it might be dead. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'm portable in the car, North Carolina. CQ, CQ with a Chameleon 17-foot whip on a hood hinge mount for a light mount. It's a ditch light mount. CQ, CQ, CQ.
Whiskey 2, Kilo Golf Oscar.
Whiskey 2, Kilo Golf Oscar. 5'9" here, North Carolina. Great signal.
Yeah, they right. Yeah, you're 5'7" here in western Iowa.
5'7". Thank you so much to Western Iowa. What's your name? You can hear me now. Good.
Brandon. I'm in Ottawa, Iowa. It's about 40 minutes north of Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, Roger that. You're on my live stream, Go Amateur Radio, and I'm in North Carolina here, and I am in my car with a 17-foot whip doing a live stream. Over.
Yeah, QSO, yeah, it's doing a great job. You actually now bounce between 5'8" and 5'9".
Okay, great. We'll do 5'9s all the way across. Are you listening to the live stream too?
I'm not on the live stream right now, but I will look it up. I'll check it out.
How's the audio? Can you hear Brandon Carter? Okay, no problem. Well, great. Tell me what you're running there before you go.
Yeah, I'm running a Yaesu ST710 barefoot out to a halfway or 40-meter end fed, about 45 foot up.
Okay, that's working for you. 95 watts here with the Yaesu FT891 and the 17-foot whip on the ditch light mount on the front of the car. Over.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Okay, Brandon, well, nice to meet you. My name is Nate, and my channel is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. Roger?
Yeah, QSO. I will take a look at it.
Thanks very much. 73.
73. Have a good one.
Yeah, great sound. Great sound station there. Great audio. 73. QRZ? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4 NDK. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Brandon was sounding good. He was 5'9", 5'9". I see or trunked, but I don't know what you said. Is public safety on analog or trunked? Public safety is P23 or P25. Yeah, it's digital, pretty much. There are some using analog. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ. I can tell you, analog is a lot more fun than P25, and something similar to P25 is Yaesu System Fusion. There's also an open source a digital mode for HF now people are using, but it just sounds like drunk Popeye, a drunken sailor on the radio. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, W4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. If you're on the live stream, try 14292. 14292 megahertz. This is Go Amateur Radio. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Hey, Brandon, is the Carter, is the sound better or worse with this lavalier mic? I hear somebody down in the noise. Try again. I heard somebody down in the noise. Try again, please. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by.
Whiskey Delta 5, Foxtrot Lima uniform.
I heard Whiskey Delta 5, Foxtrot Lima uniform.
Yeah, W4 NPK, I think. WD5 FLU. 5925 is Laredo, Texas. Name is John, over.
Oh, hey, John. Nice to meet you in Laredo, Texas. I read about a year ago a book by, who was that by? McMurtry, Streets of Laredo. You're 5'9" here. Sound very good. What are you running there, John?
Just a Yaesu ST950 to just a dipole antenna, real simple setup, nothing fancy.
Yeah, keep it simple and it works better, right?
Oh, I'm all for that. Yeah, Streets of Laredo, good old-fashioned song, too. I live on the north side, far away from the old part of town. Used to work there just a quarter block to Mexico. Back in the 90s, we used to cross over all the time to eat. Don't do that anymore, a little dangerous.
Yeah, I used to go down to Tijuana quite a bit and San Felipe when I lived out west. Yeah, I understand that. And yeah, I enjoy reading those books by McMurtry and his son McMurtry. Those are some good songs. The old part of town. Yeah, you're sounding really really good here with the FT950. I guess you can always tell when it's a Yaesu, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You can always tell when it's a Yaesu.
I guess so. I've got an Icon too, but I always come back to the old Yaesu 950. What are you running over there?
Yeah, I'm running a Yaesu FT891, and I'm live streaming in my car, so I'm portable. It's running to an MFJ 929 tuner to a 17-foot whip by Chameleon on the car. Over.
Well, Lord of mercy, you're a solid S9. Got a beautiful signal down here.
Well, thank you. You too. I think sometimes just getting out in the car and this 17-foot whip, I mean, it's a powerful thing right there, and it's grounded to the car on a ditch light mount that I had soldered, that I had welded. All right. Well, you sound very, very, very good, John. And here it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's 67 in the car. Over.
All right, fine business. Well, it's cold. It's only 57 degrees. Last week it was in the 80s, and then the week before that it was in the 90s. So for us, it's a little chilly.
Yeah, us too. We don't get cold weather like this very often in Charlotte. I think it's going to warm up tomorrow. It'll be 37 one day, 50 the next, and 70 the next here in North Carolina. Over.
Yeah, and by the way, my heart goes out to you guys. Wow, you guys really got pounded. My son used to be at Seymour and Johnson Air Force Base, so I've been up around Goldsboro for a little while, and around that part of North Carolina not too long ago.
Yeah, so you got to try the world's best barbecue. Hi.
I guess I'm ignorant.
Roger, Roger. I'm joking, but yeah, we are inclined to like our Eastern North Carolina vinegar-based barbecue with pork, right?
Well,
Thanks,
yeah,
W2KGO.
to disagree. I'm a side-the-world Texan, and if it ain't barbecued on mesquite, well, I'll eat any kind of barbecue, but I'm partial to mesquite.
Yeah, I'd love to get out there and try your barbecue and try the steaks out in West Texas. Yeah, QSL. Well, yeah, I'd love to get out to Texas. I'm not sure that I'm excited to get to Houston as I am to get out to West Texas or San Antonio or somewhere else in Texas would be nice. Well, you sound very good, John. I'm just doing a live stream on Go Amateur Radio, and I kind of enjoy setting up the iPhone in the car, and I've got it on a lapel mic here, just giving it a try from the car. Over.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm not set up to look at the live stream right now. Hey, you're the second person who's doing that. I'll have to give that a try sometime. Well, you go to Texas, the me, I hate going into San Antonio. I have to go into a lot. The city is two and a half million people. It's never fun to drive in. I'm kind of partial to Presidio, and way out around the Davis Mountains in the middle of nowhere is for my style.
Yeah, I'm writing that down. Roger that. That's my style here, is to go up to our mountains like Mount Mitchell and camp up there on top of the mountain. Don't know about FDNY. Probably digital.
I'm kind of forced to live in cities. Laredo's about 300,000
You can tell if you go to Broadcastify.
Laredo,
Just by listening to it, you can tell.
about 750,000 people. So, there's plenty of people here. Like I said, eventually I want to kind of get away from that. Anyway, I got to say 73s. I got a concert I'm going to go to tonight. And I got to get ready and get my shoes on. Anyway, thanks for passing the time, and I do appreciate the contact. You have a great day. This is WD5FLU Century.
Yeah, enjoy the concert, WD5FLU. John, nice to meet you. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. Check out Go Amateur Radio later, and you can hear your audio. 73. QRZ? Is that November 7 Romeo Sierra Sierra? Oh, thank you for the 5.9. You're about 5.3 to North Carolina, but I don't have a very good receive right now. I am on a Chameleon 17-foot whip in my car with a Yaesu FT891. Over. Well, thank you very much. It's 17-foot whip, so it's a pretty big one. And I have a radio on it too, and it's mounted onto a metal mount that's attached to the bolt of the hood. But I'm in a hybrid, so it's creating a little bit of noise on my receive. So you're kind of just over the noise. The noise is a pretty good level here. There are a couple other parents. So, we're picking up our kids after sports in about a couple hours. And their cars are running also because it's cold. If I had a chance, I would drive over to the other side of the parking lot. But I already got the whip extended, and I got the radio hanging off of it. Over. I didn't copy that. You're going down to QSB with the noise. Over. Yeah, sorry about that. 73s. Thank you very much. That was November 7, Romeo Sierra Sierra, Washington State, all the way to North Carolina. I'm portable in a car. Great station to get all the way this far this time of night. But I guess that's, what is it, 5 p.m. out there almost? All right, 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, clear with November 7, Romeo Sierra Sierra in Washington. 7-3. QRZ? November 0, Alpha Echo Victor. You're 5-7 here, North Carolina.
Roger. I'll catch you at a 5-7 as well here in
Northwest Iowa. Roger. Hopefully it's not too cold there. It's 37 degrees here. What you got there?
30s here today. It wasn't too terrible. Over.
Okay, that's good. That's not too bad. What are you running there?
Out to a 40-meter halfway bend fed, inverted V configuration at about 33 foot in the center. Over.
Okay, Roger. What's working for you from Iowa to North Carolina? I am running a Chameleon 17-foot whip and a Yaesu FT891 here in the car. And you sound really good. My name is Nate, by the way, Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. What's your handle?
This is Robert. You sounded fantastic. Watching you on the live stream as I'm talking to you. Over.
Okay, QSO. Well, it's pretty comfortable here, but it also is a little bit confining when you're sitting just in one car seat and kind of twisting my neck this way. I can't do this too much at my age, but it's fun. And it's getting hot. Keep turning the heat down. But at least I'm not sitting out in the 37-degree weather, Roger.
Definitely on that. I've had a few of those days doing photos when it was unbearably hot sitting in the truck.
Yeah, the QSB got you there. I heard you talking about POTA, then you dropped down. Could you repeat that? Wonder if he just went away with it. He just disappeared. Well, that's ham radio. It's always a mystery. Okay, Robert, I lost you. Do you still copy me? Robert, we lost the band, or some ions moved around in the atmosphere, and they moved away from us and didn't allow us to bounce off them. Do you hear me? Negative copy. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4 NDK, Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is, I dropped out with W2 KGO also. CQ, does anyone hear me anywhere? Over. Hey, W2 KGO, did I get your call sign right? Let me see. W2 KGO, do you have DX Heat open or anything where you could tell me what bands might be open, please? I don't know if anyone does out there, but that would be helpful. CQ, CQ, CQ. Not sure if 20 is open anymore. We might go over to 40. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ and standing by. Sitting in the car. Ham clock. What does ham clock say? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4 NDK. CQ and standing by. Is that Victor Echo 2, Oscar Juliet Mike?
Here, Quebec Canada Station, Victor Echo 2, Oscar Juliet Mike, 73. Good signal, 58, 58.
Thank you for the 58. You're 59, 59, North Carolina.
Thank you,
Hey, good DX. Thanks for the contact. You sound really good from Quebec down to North Carolina sitting in my car. Maybe I'll stick with 20 meters a little longer. 73. Excuse me. That was Victor Echo 2, Oscar Juliet Mike in Quebec. 59. Coming down here to North Carolina. I guess I'll stay on before I go to 40. Thanks for the contact there. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ.
Alpha Kilo 7, Romeo Foxtrot.
Alpha Kilo 7, Romeo Foxtrot.
Roger. This is AK7RF from Las Vegas, Nevada. Over.
Okay, well, you are 5'9" here, North Carolina. I'm portable. I'm streaming as Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. You can hear your audio. You're 5'9".
Roger. I copy your portable, North Carolina. Is that QSL? Over.
QSL, Charlotte, North Carolina. Over.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Tango Whiskey. You're coming in solid 9 here, S9.
Tango Whiskey, standby.
Over.
Okay, thank you for the 9, solid 9. What's your handle?
Handle is Ray. Over.
Well, nice to meet you, Ray. What are you running there?
Right now it's 120 watts on 3 elements, Yagi, basically on my back. Yeah, that's about it. About 55 feet above the ground. Over.
55 feet up, Roger. Well, you're doing all the work, and I appreciate that, Ray. It's nice to meet you. What's your transceiver?
Roger, thank you. And by the way, radio is QTX 5000. Over, no amplifier. Over.
No amp and FTTX 5000. What a great radio. Well, Alpha Kilo 7 RF, nice to meet you. My name is Nate, and I'm streaming Ray as Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. 73.
73.
Pleased to meet you. I'm in my car portable. We had Kilo Echo Foxtrot, Yankee Tango Whiskey.
Kilo Echo 5, Tango Whiskey, QSL.
Yeah, I don't know where I got a Foxtrot for 5. Of course, you have a number in there. I guess I'm getting hot. I got to take this jacket off. Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. You are 5,920 over here. You about blew my speaker up. Over.
Well, I'm sorry. Send me a bill for the speaker, and I'll see what I can do about getting you reimbursed on it.
I pulled it out of a LED TV, so it was free. So no problem there. I got another one. But yeah, you're sounding great here. 5,920 over. What's my report?
You're 5,920 over here too. I'm in West Texas.
West Texas. Send me up some of that cattle. Some of that good steak there. That's awesome. Yeah, I was just talking to a guy from Laredo, and I was thinking about West Texas, and I'm getting hungry. Well, you're sounding great here. 7:55 p.m. Eastern, 37 degrees here, and I'm running a Yaesu FT891 with a 17-meter Chameleon whip, and I'm streaming as Go Amateur Radio, 95 watts. Over.
But it sure sounding good here. I'm running an FTDX10 into an older ETO Alpha 374A into a Mosley 4 element. So that's about it for this station.
Yeah, how much power are you putting out?
Right now, about 800.
Oh, no wonder. No wonder you about blew up my speaker. Well, you sound great. Well, it's very pleasing to the ear. I'm not hearing any static now for sure. You're breaking through everything, and the band got better too. You're sounding good. My name is Nate, and it's Go Amateur Radio. What's your handle?
Michael, my name.
Okay, Michael, I'm writing out my log. I should have brought my iPad, but I didn't. So I'm writing it out, and I'll log it tonight, and I'll put the, hopefully I'll be able to get an index into the live stream description, so you can just click on the description. You'll see your call sign and the time of our QSO. You'll be able to click on that. It'll take you right to it. Over.
Sounds good. Can you give me that call sign again?
Sure. My call sign is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
All right. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I appreciate your contact. 7-3 to you, and have fun tonight.
Yeah, 73 to you, Michael. Nice to meet you, and take care. That was Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. That's Michael in West Texas, and where the steak's delicious. 73, and we'll talk to you soon. QRZ? Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ portable. CQ from the car. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ enlisting. Boy, the band got quiet. That's nice. CQ. This is W4NDK. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. See if there's any chats that I missed here. We got 22 days till Christmas from Carter. Yeah, man, I can't believe it. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ 20 meters. I hope the band didn't die on me because it is quiet, so it either is completely dead or the static just went away and opened. I don't know. I think it might have died. Over. Somebody's about to come in. I had Quebec and then West Texas. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ. Today is, December 3rd? There's somebody. Ending in Oscar. Would you please try again? Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Tango Oscar. Oh, there's a lot of QSB. The band is very flaky right now. I think we're losing 20. I might have to go over to 40. Try that again, Kilo Juliet 5.
Kilo Juliet 5. Echo Quebec.
Got it that time. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Quebec Oscar. Kilo Juliet 5 EQO. You're 5-7 here, North Carolina. Band's really bad now. Would you repeat my report, please?
I would say a 5-4.
Okay, sorry about the challenge here. The band's really challenging from this side. 5-4, thanks. Well, you're 5-7. My name is Nate. What is your name? Hey, Pro Buzzard. Yeah, I didn't catch your handle. The band's not cooperating. Well, I got the signal report and I got your call sign. Well, that was Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Quebec Oscar. Great contact with him. Thank you for finding me. This is Go Amateur Radio on YouTube, and this is Nate here in North Carolina, sitting in my car, streaming live on YouTube. And Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Quebec Oscar, I'll be clear with you from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll try one more. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. We're going to go over to 40 now. QSY to 40 meters. CQ, CQ. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tune. Check, check. Yeah, SWR is too high. Bunch of noise. CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 and back on 292. 14292. CQ, CQ, CQ. Anyone anywhere? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Oh, there goes my pen. Just dropped my pen out here. Let's see if I can get my jacket off. CQ, 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 CQ. Back on 20 meters, 14.29. 14.292 now. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ20, CQ20. This is W4. NDK. CQ. Let's try 10 meters. 10 is going to be too long with this configuration. I have to go outside. Check 2. Check. Oh, it tuned. Let's try 28, 420. Anybody out there on 10 meters? Somebody was asking about CB. This is 10 meters and CB is 11 meters. But this is 100 watts. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo on 10 meters, 28.420 megahertz, 28.420. CQ, CQ, CQ. 10 might be dead. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, 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 10 meters. Streaming live on YouTube as Go Amateur Radio. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, portable in a vehicle, stationary, mobile, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo on 28420, 28420, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, and standing by. Try a couple more, and then we'll move to another band. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, 28420. 28420. 28420. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. I'm on 28420, Carter. 28420. CQ, 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 CQ. This is W4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ in the vehicle. CQ, CQ, CQ. Does anyone hear me out there? Post in the chat if you hear me. If 10 is fully dead, I'll move back to 20 or somewhere else. CQ, CQ, and standing by. I'll call CQ 2 more times. CQ, CQ. This is Nate. Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. Last call on 10, and we'll QSY back to 20. CQ, CQ, and standing by. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Yep. You got to shorten the whip. Wow. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. We're not tuning now. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by on back to 20 meters. 14292. I hear somebody down there. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, NDK, Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ 20, CQ 20. CQ, 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 20 meters, portable. I'm on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. CQ, CQ on 14292. 7 point. Yeah, 40 meters. I'm going to have to get out and adjust my antenna. Testing. Testing 2. Yeah, SWR is too high. N1 OST. All right. It's the frequency and yeah, that's too high. I got that going on. All right, guys, I'm going to try to adjust it. Let me, I'll take this with me. So what I'll do is I'll adjust it. If I hear the static getting louder, then I'll know. So this is the, I don't know if you can see it. This is the car. This is the 17-foot. Yeah, it's very dark. See that antenna? So let me just try that. See if I can tune it. If I can't, then I have a 40-meter ham stick in the trunk somewhere, I think. It's been a while since I've used it. CQ, CQ. Yeah, that's not good. Testing, testing. Huh, it seems to want to tune. Let's see. Check 2. Check 2, check 2. Trying to tune, trying to tune. Nope. I think we're going to try the 40-meter ham stick, guys. We got to get in the trunk here. So, what'd you say about 28,420 there? 28,410 was active according to DX Heat. Yeah, but I couldn't hear anything right here. And I was calling out. So, somewhere in here is my 40-meter ham stick. That's 20. That's my 10-meter ham stick. So this should be, oh, that looks like 40. So I'll move this so you guys can see it. And it's dark. So I'm going to have to take this whip down. It's not hard to do. And this should be a 40-meter. Yep, that's 40. So let me put this tripod up here, since we got you guys watching me do all this stupid stuff at night. So what I'll do is I'll lower this thing. I love this antenna, 17-foot Chameleon. And I really do enjoy having this ditch light mount on here. I bought it on Amazon, and it's just really sturdy. Don't worry about bending anything in your car. So I'm putting the 40 meter in the NMO mount. No, not an NMO mount. Putting it in the adapter. I forgot what this is called, but it screws right in. It goes on top of the NMO mount. Okay, we are ready. I have too much of the back part of the antenna, the whip part, in the inside of the hamstick. I need to trim that. But here we go. Put this in the back seat so it doesn't get stepped on. Get back in the warm car. Thanks for bearing with me with the noise drop down. Okay, guys. Test, test. All right, we tuned. So, let's see if we can find it's the frequency in use. I hear somebody out there. Is the frequency in use? We'll give it a try. $72.36 megahertz. 7.236. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4NDK, 40 meters, portable, with a hamstick in the vehicle, sitting in a parking lot. Streaming on YouTube live right now is Go Amateur Radio. This is Whiskey 4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. 72.36. Time is 8:17 Eastern. $1:17 UTC. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. In the car, vehicle. I'm stationary, but I'm waiting for a family member at sports practice. So waiting for you guys to come back to me with a CQ call. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4NDK on 7236. CQ, CQ and standing by. Here's somebody in the noise. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ and standing by. Not on radio, just watching stream. Pro Buzzard. All right. Well, thanks for watching. This is fun. You know, kind of enjoy waiting for practice to be over. Sitting here playing radio. What would I be doing at home anyway? Playing radio. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. Does anybody mind spotting me on 7236? Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ. I hear somebody in the noise. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Calling CQ and streaming on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. I know we'll get somebody. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4NDK, Whiskey 4NDK, CQ. CQ contest, CQ. CQ, CQ20. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Hey, AB4EL. Hey, Steve. CQ, CQ, CQ. I wonder if the band's dead. CQ, CQ. November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, Island. We'll keep trying. So, Steve, the band's really loud. November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Well, somebody hears me. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. I wish I had a Tums. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. So I'm on 7236 right now. Must be somebody nearby that can hear me. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. I heard somebody with Victor. Whiskey 9, Tango Charlie Victor. You're about a 51, 52, a 52 in North Carolina. Thank you for the 57, North Florida. I'm in the car, portable. I'm streaming on YouTube as Go Amateur Radio, and I'm using a ham stick here with the FT891. Over. Okay, well, it's working there. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? I didn't hear what you said last, but go ahead. I'm using my flagpole. Correction on the flagpole I'm talking to you. Oh, the dipole. Roger that. Well, it's working. You can hear your audio on YouTube, Go Amateur Radio. I'm sitting in the car waiting for somebody and just playing radio out here. I was using the 17-foot Chameleon whip, but I can't use that on 40, so I've got the 40-meter ham stick now. Over. Hey, Roger. That's the same Chameleon collapsible whip. I use a coil. I use it on 40 all the time. Yeah, I should have brought my coil with me. I have a coil. That would have been great, but I forgot to bring it. So next time, I guess you live and learn. Over. Yeah, Roger. Hey, what's the weather like up there? Pretty cold? 37 degrees, but it's warm and toasty and 67 here in the car. I actually had to take off my jacket, so I'm just fine. Hey, Roger. That's the way to do a photo activation right there. Yeah, it's fun. I like to do POTA outside, but and usually we'll warm up. We don't get cold weather that often down here in Charlotte, but 37 is about as cold as it gets. But it does feel kind of nice. Feels like the holidays. Over. Yeah, Roger. Just got the holiday decorations up down here. It's starting to feel a bit like Christmas. Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I put up some lights, but I got a few more to put up. Oh, there's somebody walking their dog out here in the parking lot. I guess us parents live out in the parking lot during practice, so it's kind of fun. Anyway, yeah, nice making contact with you there, Eric. Is it Eric? Is that correct? Yeah, Roger. Okay, I'll get you in my log when I get home. I'm writing it down right now. And on the YouTube channel, I'll be indexing the call sign, so you just click right on the time, and it'll take you right to your QSO. Over. Sounds cool. I know what that episode. I'll take a look at it. Good luck with the Merry Christmas to you too. That's Whiskey 9 Tango Charlie Victor. That's Eric in Florida. He sounded very good. He's on the 991 with the dipole and 73. QRZ. It's Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ CQ CQ. Got some reflux. I had some salad with a blue cheese dressing. That was a little bit strong. Man, I wonder why 40 is so noisy. We have a solar flare. W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. I'm on 7236. 7236 kilohertz or 7.236 megahertz.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ,
There's
CQ,
somebody.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
Victor Alpha 3. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Echo Papa. Okay, you're about at 52, North Carolina.
In North Carolina. I use my random wire antenna that I just I'm running this laptop only because my signal might not be ideal for me.
Well, you came up to 55. You came up to 55, so it's better. And I appreciate that. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Echo Papa, you're on a random wire. You're doing well. Where are you located?
I'm around 20 miles to the north of us. Over.
Okay, 20 miles from Ottawa. Got it. I'm in North Carolina. I'm portable in a parking lot. I'm streaming on YouTube as Go Amateur Radio. And it's nice to meet you. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. What's your name?
Yes, I found your name. Mr. Alpha Lima Echo Romeo India.
Victor Alpha Lima Echo Romeo Kilo. Roger.
Mr. Alpha. Yes, my name is Mr. Alpha Lima Echo Romeo India.
Oh, Valeri. Got it. Victor Alpha Lima Echo Romeo India. Valeri, nice to meet you. My name is Nate. You sound pretty good. You came up a little bit. Is there something that you might have changed, or is it just the band?
No, I think it's something complicated. I'm getting my maximum.
I lost you in the noise. A lot of the noise I'm getting is from, I guess, this car. Maybe it's the vehicle I'm in. I'm in a hybrid, but there's also other people with their engines running. And when I turned off their engine, I didn't hear much of a difference on 20. But let me give it a try here. I missed the question. Would you ask that again, please?
You have your stream on YouTube. What is your YouTube channel name?
My channel name is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. Roger. Okay, Valeri. Thanks very much. You're dropping in the noise, but I appreciate the contact. 73. Okay, QRZ. CQ on 7236. CQ and standing by. CQ, this is Whiskey 4 NDK.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Thanks for sticking with me, guys.
NDK,
See in chat.
CQ.
We have a high noise, Steve said. I got that earlier. Just barely heard me ground wave in Randolph County. Oh, Steve, that's you up in you're up in Asheboro. I subscribe to your channel too, I believe. You drive around and you show areas that there's development. Is that correct, Steve? If you're still there, maybe I'll try back to another one, another band. CQ. This is W4 NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and listening. We're going to move up to 7238. CQ, 7238. This is W4 NDK. Get the automatic message on here.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4.
This Yaesu 891 just works. It's a great radio.
W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. 'CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
7238. 7238.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta
Thanks for
Kilo,
joining.
W4
This is
NDK.
Nate. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in the car, obviously, and I'm waiting for somebody to be done with sports, so I'm passing the time with ham radio. Got about another hour before pickup.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Try a couple more times, I'll go to another band.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
One more time. Oh, there's something. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ40 on 7238. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo in North Carolina Portable, and streaming Go Amateur Radio, CQ. 7238. Can you see the frequency there? This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. Now let's see what we got. Before I go anywhere, I always like to scan the band. English?
Boil down. If I have them, otherwise I use
I can kind of tell they're using amps. And those loud stations are shortwave stations.
5x9 in here. Good signal. The skip is apparently long tonight because my colleague over in Vermont. Rig is good because it used to be my rig, so I know
See if I can get
that
these
rig
guys.
is working okay, but it's just 40 at this time goes long, and
there's not much you can do about it. I'm hearing Mike. He's moving in here. He's 1,100 miles away, and
Oh, that's why.
you're probably at least that out in Tennessee.
None of those guys in
the guys in close are not,
Georgia can hear me.
doing well. We normally get around that problem by using digital the digital services, SD radios, and I've been doing a band and one of them. November 4, TTU, WFNZ. I've got you, Tom, at a 5959. Thanks for the call.
Hey, you bet. You are also 5'9" both ways, Bill, and good to hear you, albeit at a different state. QSO?
QSL, thank you very much. 59 both ways, WFNZ.
All right, thank you so much for picking up the call. Great to see you. November 4, Tango uniform. I'm back to that.
This is
All right,
a net.
get back to that, guys. Give me 1 second.
This is an activity net.
And we will be on there again next Tuesday, and we'll see how things go. So, Mike, I don't have much else here. I have said about everything I have to say, and as I said, I'm going to be at Berwick for Ryan tomorrow morning, so I'm going to get up here earlier tonight. This is KB1I, Kilowatt, Bravo 1, India Zoo, uniform here in Clarksville, New Hampshire. I'm trying to clear this one time. I'd like to.
Contact from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Might be a net. It sounds like it's bouncing off a different layer of the atmosphere. It's what almost sounds like backscatter or something. Meteor scatter, but it's band is funky. Hear how that sounds like it's echoing? That's like sporadic E. Isn't that cool? Okay.
W4X. I better remember to do that, John. Yeah, you can set a distance.
Thanks for the QSO. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Echo Papa. Hey, Valeri. Thank you, too. Appreciate you subscribing. If you did subscribe, if you want to, you can. No pressure. See ya. Nice to meet you.
Start W4X.
W4 NDK. I don't hear any of the other guys on this chat here. This guy's having a QSO. Maybe a round table.
So sure do that, John.
Alright, I caught the Kilo Tonic 3, Zulu, Charlie, Hotel.
QSL 5959, Western Pennsylvania.
Roger that. We're coming inside by 9 as well. To North Mississippi. The Piccaningo, State Park. Park number F2552. Roger that. 73. Alright, this is station 5, ATL. Park number
Whiskey 4, November Delta.
Kilo Alpha 1. Victor Romeo.
Should have tuned it. Let's see if I can tune it. I don't.
Roger that. Thanks for USI 2552. Thanks for Mississippi 73.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, portable. KC5 ACL.
Roger, Roger, 59 Papa Alpha. QSL, thanks for the activation.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilowatt, portable, mobile. Mobile station. Man, that's quite a pileup. Good idea to give myself some power. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, mobile. Oh.
Tell me that call sign one more time, please.
Can you guys still hear me? I just plugged the charger in. This mic has a pass-through for the charger, and I'm not sure I have faith in it because these mics only cost like $12.
All right, I copy 55 West Virginia. You're 5 by 9 in the North Mississippi. In the Piccaningo State Park, park number US 2552 QSL. All right, I appreciate that. All right, this is 55 ATL. Park on the air. Go ahead.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, mobile.
Kilo, Juliet 2, Lima Bravo Romeo, you 59 Western New York. QSL, QSL 59 Western New York.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, mobile. Mobile. NDK Mobile. Oh, thank you. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, mobile. QSL. QSL got it. You're 5'9", North Carolina portable. Thanks for letting me in, 73. I'm getting 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a Sam's Club around here? Yeah, Route 50. Yeah, it isn't too bad.
Ooh. I got a 5.9. It's a frequency in use. So let me try some CQ calling here again. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Go Amateur Radio, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo on YouTube. 7295. CQ, CQ, CQ. It's the frequency in use. That is a shortwave station.
I'm going to say they got, I want to say it was like 10 or 12 miles a gallon, you know, so. We fucking move PCs when we live in New Hampshire and buying in bulk, yeah. In a 17 low, but newscasters and everything else are telling us that they can easily be down to
Excuse me. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Call CQ right now. 7256, 7256.
W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
7256 megahertz, 7.256, 7256 kilohertz on 40 meter band. Calling CQ from North Carolina Portable in the car. Streaming live on YouTube.
November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK,
Close to one of the highest
CQ,
points in
CQ,
Mecklenburg
CQ.
County up here in Huntersville area. A little higher elevation, not much, probably 1,000 feet above versus 800 feet above, but makes a little bit difference, especially on 2 meters.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ,
So I'm calling
CQ.
CQ on 7256 at 8:48 p.m.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey
I know we're
4,
going to get somebody.
November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo on 7256. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, portable with a ham stick. Mobile, portable, stationary, North Carolina, CQ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4
Check the chat here.
NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
Pro Buzzer heard him say something about Vermont. Yeah, I was picking up Vermont in New Hampshire. Sorry, I missed that. Those were those guys having the QSO there. Did you enjoy listening to that? I could go back to that QSO. I'll call a couple more times here, and then maybe I'll go back to that Vermont group and
November Delta Kilo,
see if I can get in there.
W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
64 November Delta Kilo. This is India 1 India.
Whiskey India 1 India. Great call sign. You are 5'9" here, North Carolina.
Yeah, you're about 5'7", 5'8" into Rhode Island. Radio India. Nice signal.
Yeah, thank you. You too, sir. You too, sir. Rhode Island. As a kid, I spent some time up there in Providence and then going down to Rocky Point. But you sound good.
Well, that's funny. I walk to Rocky Point every day. I live in Warwick, and I try to get there every day because they've turned it. It's no longer an amusement park.
Yeah.
And fortunately, they had the presence of mind not to let the developers get to it and turn it into condo land or anything. And it's a beautiful park. So, I mention Rocky Point. My name is Bernie, Bravo Echo Radio, November India Echo.
Hey, Bernie. Nice to meet you. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. And yeah, I saw the park on YouTube. I saw Walt, K4OGO, activating that park on YouTube. And I was like, wow, that sure has changed. But it is pretty. Amusement parks, the old ones can't keep up. We lost a place like that down here called the Myrtle Beach Pavilion. Over.
Yeah, a lot of these places, when things like, what is it, those big parks showed up. And, Rocky Point wasn't easy to get to. It's, it's kind of squirreled away there. It wasn't right off the highway. But in its heyday, boy, there was traffic jams all the way up there from the major roads. So that's, but yeah, I have a lot of really good memories as a kid, and even more great memories now that I'm not a kid anymore, even though I feel like one. W4NDK, WI1I.
Yeah, WI1I, W4NDK, Bernie. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I feel like a kid still, but I'm not for sure anymore. But I'm sitting here in my car, and ham radio is what makes me feel like a kid sometimes. I got a ham stick on a ditch light mount that's attached to the hood hinge, and talking to you on an FT891. Over.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm a handstick guy myself. Haven't done too much mobile recently, but yeah, your 891's doing a great job. Quite a few of the guys in my club have it, and running mobile and then even stationary in the shack. The only thing I don't like about Yaesu rigs, the menu structure. I haven't thought of 891, but I looked at that menu and I said, no, I don't know. So I got into the ICOM rigs, and they've got their menus too, but it's not as convoluted.
Yeah, you're right. I get used to it after a while because I've used this for so long, and I really like my Elecraft KX2, which has some menus also. But yeah, the Yaesu, and I have a DX10 at home. What kind of ICOM? 7300?
No, I'm probably one of the few hands on the planet that doesn't have one. I've got two HF icons. I've got a IC 9100. That's the DC to daylight rig, and I put the 1.2 gig module in it. And I've got a 7100, which is a great little mobile rig with the it's got that what they call the alarm clock head, but it fits perfectly in my van. So I really like that one too.
Yeah, those are great radios. I see a lot of guys running those. They're excellent. Yeah, Bernie, what are you running as an antenna?
So right now I've got a double bazooka, 40-meter double bazooka. It's probably at about maybe 30 feet. Used to be, the peak of it was about 50. I've got a small lot, and there was a beautiful, when I moved in, I'm here 9 years, two 16-foot maple trees. And that's one of the things that I really liked about the property. Unfortunately, one of them straddled the fence that was between my property and my neighbor's. And a wind came down about a year ago, on its deck, and it kind of freaked her out. So we had some tree services take a look, and I asked her, what do you want to do? And she said, I'd really like to take it down. And boy, does that break my heart. It was the attachment point for three of my antennas, and I'm going to put up the fiberglass mask that DX Engineering sells. I've got the tilt mount, I've got the post for it cemented in, and hopefully the weather will be good enough that I can finally get the whole thing. Hopefully I'm about 30 feet up, and then I can attach. I had about a 200-foot roof that cleaned up on everything with 450 on. So I want to get that up there.
Yeah, QSL used to have a 120-foot loop, and it was great on 40 meters. Well, you sound real good. You sound good on that double bazooka. Those are great antennas. Sorry about your tree. I got a bunch of poplar trees where I live. They're soft, so worry about them. But I got an antenna mounted about 60 feet up, a 2-meter 440, and then I have a homebrew doublet at home, up about 40 feet in the trees. I have two of those. So that's what I got. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see a picture of my trees and my antennas. My YouTube channel, which we're streaming on right now, is Go Amateur Radio. Over.
All right, and I'll check that out when we're done. Yeah, sounds good. I love it. I always like these. I had them in previous PTHs, and they do a great job. It's nice to be able to shoot them pull one end off the tuner, and I emptied it for 160, and it kind of worked okay on that too.
Yeah, I think about putting up another loop sometime. I think the next thing I might do is just build a simple 10-meter Yagi. I see Ham Jazz as Simon Victor Alpha 7 Bravo India X-ray. Do it with metal tape on a big umbrella. Might try that for 10 meters. Don't know. But for now, I'm just playing radio in the car again. I enjoy this much better than being in the shack. Over.
Well, yeah, I enjoy going mobile. I haven't in a while, but you're doing a great job. Are you at elevation or are you on the water? Because you're really doing well.
Well, thank you. No, I'm not. I'm in a parking lot in the northeast part of Charlotte, which is a city, and the lake is probably 10 miles west of me or 5 miles west. But I am at close to one of the highest elevations in the county. But I'm only at about 1,000 feet. The rest of the city goes between like 500 and 900 feet. It's a very hilly city. But I'm on one of the highest points up here near Huntersville, North Carolina. Over.
All right, very good. Yeah, I used to go to Charlotte on business, and that was many years ago, but I really enjoyed it. Actually, I like Charlotte. It's a nice city. It's probably grown quite a bit
Using
since I
DNR.
was there. In fact, there was a ham fest that was going on that I got to. Yeah, a smaller one, but still, it was nice to be able to do that while I was on travel on business. So, yeah, okay. So yeah, I have a good idea of the terrain, and I guess the conditions are just right between the two of us. W4 NDK WI1I.
Quebec corner, North Vermont. Yes, WI1I. Yeah, you came in really well when I turned on the DNR on the 891. I got a lot of local noise right here. I'm right next to an indoor gymnasium where one of my kids is having sports practice, and I think I'm getting a lot of noise off the lights and the machinery in there. And there's factories and industry around here, so there's local noise. But when I hit the DNR, you're crystal clear. So if you hear it on Go Amateur Radio on YouTube, you'll see how when I hit the DNR in the 891, it really worked the digital noise reduction. Over.
Well, I'm going to have to experience that. I think we're using one. The club's going to do Winter Field Day, and I believe the digital radio is going to be an 891. In fact, Sam owns it, brought it to the last club meeting and is showing people how it works. Just for familiarization. So that's yeah. I'll have to check out the DNR on it. I mean, the ones on the icons are pretty good. But I also use a westbound radio CLR speaker. I guess it's a clear speech speaker. But that seems to help quite a bit. I was getting very frustrated because for a while there was a lot of noise, and I think it was more out of feeling than local noise. Although I did, when I first moved in, I just had a little roof, a one-story house. I put a roof in the above the first floor and in the attic, which is unfinished. And it was really, really noisy.
Pro Buzzers north of Vermont, New York, Quebec corner. Nice. I have an old boss, a boss that lives up there. Lives up near those lakes. A big lake in northern Vermont. There's a couple of them, a lot of them.
They predicted about 18 inches of snow, so they could don't come into work. And I was putzing around. I had the radio on, and power went out. So I put a battery on the radio, and I almost cried because I could hear WWVH. I think it was 20 megahertz in Hawaii, clear as a bell. Boy, that noise. Oh, man. So, yeah, this atmospheric noise and local EMI, all that, yeah, it's tough. W4 NTK, WI1I.
Yeah, WI1I. That's one reason I don't have a permanently mounted radio in my car anymore. The local noise, I use 40 a lot, and it's so noisy in the car. 20 is not bad. But I like to go to the park. There's a park, state park, James K. Polk Presidential Birthplace. It's about 5 miles south of my house, and I like to go down there and play radio. And it's nice and quiet there when I get out in the woods away from the building and stuff. But yeah, this is good. When I hit the DNR, it started working all right. Yeah, you're sounding good. You're sounding great now, Bernie. It's you have a great signal down here. It's just atmospheric or something. There are other parents in their cars with their engines running, and I'm in a hybrid, but I turned off my engine and there was no difference in the noise. So it's not coming from my car. It's something else. But yeah, you sound great. I'm sitting here. It's 37 degrees and outside, and it's nice and toasty. It's probably 65, 66 in here. Another thing about Rhode Island, I wanted to ask you how far are you from Barrington, Rhode Island? Over.
So Barrington's on the other side of the bay. You know, as you noted, Narragansett Bay cuts right up through.
Mhm.
So I would say as the crow flies, I'm probably about less than 10 miles from Barrington.
Okay, Roger that. That's where my aunt and uncle lived. They also used to live downtown Providence, on the campus of Moses Brown School. They were teachers there. I went and visited them there. We used to go see the Paw Sox play baseball, and it was a good time. Over.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, Barrington's a nice area. It's one of the nicer communities in the state. And growing up, I had a friend who lived there. I mean, he and I became hands at the same time, and he always had a nice shack. He got into his military surplus and still has quite the collection at this point. So, but he since moved to North Carolina. I can't remember what town he's in, but yeah, he was up here until a few years ago, and then well, not really retired, but his ex-YL had family down there and wanted to move, so he's kind of back and forth, but mostly down there.
Yep, Roger that. Roger that. Well, we like it okay here, but it's growing a little too big. We got 2.5 million people, and it's a big city. But you know, you can make your own fun with radio. I get out to the parks, and so, and on nice weekends, a couple times a year, 3 or 4 times a year, I go down to the beach and enjoy that. I like to go to the mountains, but our mountains got hammered by that hurricane. So we were up there last weekend. We went to a football game at Appalachian State University. That was a lot of fun. So that didn't look too bad, but the Swannanoa area is really bad right now near Asheville. Over.
Yeah, I've been listening to a podcast, Ham Radio Workshop, and one of the guys who's always on is right outside of Asheville, and there were two of their podcasts, and their podcasts go like over 2 hours, and he was describing what it was like in great detail, and then how the amateur community really came together for communication. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a total nightmare. We've been really lucky up here. We really don't get that much bad weather. Every once in a while, a hurricane will come through and it's mostly just wind. Or, we might get some snow. But for the most part, weather is pretty mild. And I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. That's nice up there. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, that was I think it's Kilo 4 SWL Sierra Whiskey Lima. That's Thomas. He lives in Swannanoa. He's up the hill. And yeah, when we were on that repeater he was talking about, which is the Mount Mitchell repeater, which is kind of like what is it, Mount Washington in New Hampshire. It's up top up high at 6,600 feet, and I heard him talking on there. I talked to him a little bit on the 2 meter repeater. I had never talked to him before on a repeater. I mostly just listened to him on YouTube, and I listened to his podcast on Ham Radio Workbench also. But yeah, his area was affected. That was ground zero for it, and also Spruce Pine up the mountain from there, and it was hit really hard too. Over.
All right, yeah. Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, I think his name's Thomas K4SWL. Yeah, that was quite a story. And obviously they're still digging out, still trying to recuperate from that, but it'll be a long, long time. So, yeah. Well, I'm gonna sign off. I'm actually on call. I have a job where I go into emergency departments or hospitals, and I just checked in. I went to the hospital I was supposed to see, and I'm on call at this point. So I got some paperwork I need to do, and in case they tap me to go out, and I'm not looking forward to that tonight because this morning was 19 degrees, and the weather is different, and we might have some snow. But hey, I got to do what I got to do. So Nate, it's been an absolute
maybe we'll cross paths again, and yeah, I'll check out your YouTube. All right, W4NDK. This is WI1I 73. I'll listen out and hope you have a great evening.
Yeah, WI1I, W4NDK. Yeah, great evening to you too, and hope you don't have to go into work. And I'm really surprised the band is this long between us here in North Carolina, Rhode Island on 40 meters. It's great talking to you. 73, have fun out there, and I'll talk to you down the log. Yeah, that was WI1I. He's in Warwick, Rhode Island. That's Bernie. Great guy. Had fun talking to him. Great QSO. Thank you, Bernie. 73. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo. CQ. Probably take one more.
November
Then I'll
Delta
shut it down.
Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Oh, getting late. 10 after. It's going to have to be long. I'm going to have to get somebody in like
November Delta Kilo,
Missouri or
W4
New England.
NDK, CQ.
Streaming on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Standing by.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
CQ. Mobile. Portable. In my car. Charlotte, North Carolina. Near Huntersville, North Carolina. CQ. I'm still on 7256. Let's just make sure. Yep. 7256. If you're out there, come find me. Folks out there watching and listening, thank you for the chats.
W4 NDK, CQ.
Pro Buzzards out there. And then we had Victor Alpha 3 Lima Echo Papa. Steve, we're not going to reach you because you're too close to me. The band's gone long.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
I'll have to do some camping.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Surprised I'm not getting anybody. Maybe the band was slipping on me.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK,
I guess I gotta put my whip in back in here. Keep it in a case that is for a fly rod. Chameleon 17-foot whip. I love this antenna.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Huh. Oh, there's somebody. That means they might be hearing me.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Sounds like I can hear somebody
Whiskey
way
4,
down in the noise.
November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
7256. Somebody nearby.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4.
Maybe I'll do just a little bit of hunting. See who I can get.
W4 NDK, CQ.
Maybe there's some POTA stations out there. Yeah, I'll try one more time. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ.
Park, US 2552, QSO.
I got her earlier. That's KC5 ACL.
Or down, I said,
Cool. And so you go on down there. I don't know if you noticed if you're going up through there, Highway 90 runs in there. That's about where she's at up there. So yeah, it's about 10 miles or so, and she makes the trek every day. And, of course, the mama doesn't remember when she goes up there the next day, so want to know where she's at. So, but anyway, it's always good, to have that time with her.
That guy's booming.
After 33, he needs his report.
I thought he said standing by, but I was still tuning. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
CQ,
All right.
CQ40. Calling CQ, hello, CQ40 meters. Calling CQ, hello, CQ40. Here is November 3, Lima, Victor Golf. November 3, London, Victoria, Germany, calling CQ40 and standing by.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo is November 3, Lima, Victor Golf. Good evening, name is Scott. Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango Tango. And we're located in northern Pennsylvania, QSO.
QSL, Scott, in northern Pennsylvania. You're probably up there where they got some snow recently, Roger.
We only got about
how much snow did you say you got?
just about an inch. That's all we have in north central PA.
Okay, well that's bearable there. At least it wasn't a blizzard like they got over near the lake, I guess Erie area. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. I'm in North Carolina. I'm portable in my car. Over.
Yeah, Roger, you're portable in your car. Well, you got a good signal for a mobile. You're 5'9", Nate.
Well, thank you for the 5'9", Scott. You're 5'9" also up in northern PA. You're sounding great. You're booming in here. What are you running?
I'm running a Yaesu FTDX 101 Delta, running 300 watts from a linear amplifier into a 40-meter dipole of 35 feet. QSL?
QSL, it's working great for you. Sounds excellent. That's a wonderful radio, the 101D. We have a 101 MP at the club I'm a member of here in North Carolina. Actually, the club's in South Carolina. And on my side, I'm running a ham stick on a ditch light mount on the hood of my car, connected to the hinge, and an Yaesu FT891 with the MFJ 929 tuner, 939 tuner. Over.
Yeah, roger that.
good on the equipment there. You're a little bit better than F9 that time. You're about 5 over on the peaks there on the last over. Fine business, Nate. Go ahead.
Yeah, the band's cooperating for me right now, but you're doing all the work, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sitting here in a parking lot, a gravel lot. I'm in my sedan, and heat's running. It's 37 outside. I got a hybrid, so the motor doesn't have to run most of the time. The DNR's taking the noise away, so you sound great. I think there's a lot of electrical noise from the lights inside the building where my daughter's having a practice right now for sports. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I understand you're out in the parking lot. Okay. Fine business, yeah. Where are you located again?
I'm in Northeast Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, we're about 29 degrees here, and light snow falling at the current time.
Okay, we were supposed to get snow last night and a little bit today, but what happens here is it doesn't snow in Charlotte. It snows like just north of town on the other side of one of our interstates up near the lake. So it's something to do with the terrain, a little higher elevation or something, or just far enough north. We hardly ever get snow in Charlotte, but we do in our mountains about 2 hours away. Quite a bit of snow up there. Well, good. You sound great there, Scott, and I appreciate you calling CQ. I'm also streaming this. If you want to hear your audio on YouTube, go Amateur Radio. I'm streaming on my iPhone from the car. Over.
Yeah, roger. I'll have to look into that.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting ready to shut the stream down, but I heard you calling CQ, and I've been calling CQ up higher in the band, and thought I'd make one less contact. So I appreciate it. I've been just sitting out here for about 2 hours. That's about my max, and I've enjoyed it. Made some good contacts out here. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Fine business. And you're you're S9, 59 S9, and Armchair Coffee, one of the stronger mobile stations I've worked. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, and you're one of the clearest, strongest stations I've worked today, especially on all the bands. You sound really, really good here. The band is open kind of long, so it's really working. And the propagation gods are helping. And I knew I wanted to set up my radio up here because this is one of the highest elevations in all of Charlotte in this general area. Over.
Yeah, roger. Well, it's definitely working for you. It's definitely doing the job. So fine business. Yeah, we just always seek you up and see who's around and before the band gets too thin. Traditionally, anytime now the band will go long, and that'll be it for short skip.
Yes, sir. Well, we're having fun. I'm probably at 1,000 feet elevation. My house is probably at 850 or 900. So there's not much difference. But according to our weather guy, he posted something that one of the neighborhoods around here has the highest point in all of the county. It's just small hills here. Well, good. Well, the band is fun, and we're having a good time, but I'm going to have to shut it down. I got to pick up my daughter in 10 minutes. So that gives me enough time to unplug everything, put it back in the camera bag, and get ready for my next time out here. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Okay, we'll say 7-3 to you, and have a good evening and safe journey back to your house there, and have a good evening. 7-3 N3 LBG.
N3LBG, great sounding audio on that Yaesu FTDX 101D. This is Whiskey 4 NDK 73.
Yeah, 73. Is that the Whiskey Alpha 3 station? Go ahead.
We can only hear one side of that.
Yeah, UK3 N3LBG. Good evening. My name is John, and we're located in north central Pennsylvania.
Where's the other guy? He's in north central PA. Listen to him for a second.
I'm about 70 miles west of Williamsport. about 70 miles west of Williamsport in north central PA in Cameron County. Charlie Alpha Mike, Echo Romeo Oscar November, Cameron County. QSO.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to shut it down. See you later. 73. Thanks for joining the live stream.